Good morning from the Protos newsroom. The date today is Monday the 4th of January 2021 and you're listening to the Protos Daily. These are the main headlines this morning. Bitcoin celebrated its 12th birthday in style, pumping to another all-time high. Ethereum has blown past $1,000 for the first time in 2 years, and privacy coins are facing a fresh wave of exchange delistings. At the present time, Bitcoin is trading at $31,300, up 16.7% for the past week. Cardano is the best performing top 20 asset in the past day, up 11.5%, while Theta, the worst, down over 8.8%. This weekend marked Bitcoin's 12th birthday, with the market celebrating the occasion by pumping the price of Bitcoin to another all-time high on Sunday. On January 3rd, 2009, the Bitcoin blockchain added its very first block, called the Genesis block, containing a 50 Bitcoin reward given to Bitcoin pseudomonas creator Satoshi Nakamoto, the world's very first Bitcoin miner. At the time, Bitcoin was worth nothing in terms of US dollars. On January 3rd, 2021, Bitcoin set a new price high of $34,600, 75% above the 20,000 record set in 2017, which stood right up until last month, after which Bitcoin has continued to set new all-time highs almost daily. All-time highs and mining rewards aside, buried within the Genesis block is Nakamoto's now famous hidden message that references a Times article titled "Chancellor on the Brink of Second Bailout for Banks," a headline that's become a mantra for Bitcoin fans around the world. So, what better time to raise a toast to Bitcoin, and here's to another 12 years. While Bitcoin's bull run may be drawing all the attention, Ether had a real hold my beer moment as it broke past $1,000 for the first time in 2 years earlier today. The king of the altcoins surged in the middle of an almost unprecedented crypto rally to hit $1,150 on Monday morning, nearly 9 times up from this time last year at its peak. Ether ran green throughout the weekend alongside Bitcoin and most major altcoins, including EOS, Stellar, Chainlink and BNB. Still, Ethereum's 2-year record comes only days after it was revealed that crypto whales were quietly stacking Ethereum in 2020, and the number of addresses holding 10,000 or more Ethereum has risen significantly in the past 2 months. On the other hand, the number of addresses holding less than 10,000 Ethereum dropped during this time, with analysts drawing similarities between Ethereum's run and the build-up to Bitcoin's record-breaking rally in the last 3 months of 2020. Ethereum has since retreated to below $1,000, sitting around 30% below its all-time high of $1,432 set in January 2018, 3 years ago almost to this day. XRP's recovery from the battering it's endured over the last few weeks has been cut short. Over the weekend, the controversial cryptocurrency hit nearly 26 US cents, up 13% in 24 hours, and 30% from its December low. But after the price of Bitcoin dropped sharply early Monday morning, XRP has now erased all of those gains, as altcoin markets continue to mirror Bitcoin's in the new year. In December, XRP fell up to 65% after the Security Exchange Commission sued Ripple Labs for allegedly failing to register the cryptocurrency as a security. But the lawsuit itself is still sending waves across the space, with many exchanges already moving to delist XRP to avoid any regulatory fallout. In fact, prominent exchange Coinbase is now being sued for supporting XRP trade altogether, with one disgruntled user accusing the company of violating California's unfair competition laws by knowingly listing XRP despite understanding it was a security the entire time. But the train doesn't stop there. A group of investors have filed a petition of writ against the Security Exchange Commission in Rhode Island, which claims XRP holders were directly harmed by regulatory decisions to label the cryptocurrency a security 7 years after its initial distribution. There's also a We the People petition posted to the White House website that urges the government to intervene and classify XRP as a currency, much like Bitcoin. Currently, the cause boasts more than 24,000 signatures, with an ultimate goal to reach 100,000. The war on so-called privacy coins rages on, as crypto exchange Bittrex prepares to dump these key currencies later this month. Dash, Monero and Zcash will all be blasted from the Bittrex airlock on January the 15th, rounding off a shitty year that has already seen the trio dropped by Swiss exchange Shapeshift and South Korean platform Bitfum. Bittrex, which is the 14th biggest exchange in the world by trade volume, hasn't given specific details on why, but the move comes as regulators worldwide are increasingly squeamish about the potential for privacy coins and untraceable transactions to facilitate illegal activity. As a result, a number of new Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering laws have come into effect that have made privacy coins too hot to handle for many exchanges. For example, the US Secret Service recommended Congress to take steps to limit the use of privacy-focused currencies. France's Finance Committee wants to ban them altogether, and new AML regulations in the Netherlands now require all parties in any crypto transaction to be identified. All three coins suffered significant 24-hour dips, with Monero, Zcash and Dash dropping 12%, 11% and 10% respectively, directly following the news. An Irish cannabis grower currently serving 5 years for the production and distribution of the devil's lettuce may be sitting on a Bitcoin stash worth $180 million, but the cops can't take it. In 2017, Irish police seized and sold 89 Bitcoin belonging to 50-year-old Clifton Collins, worth $2.7 million at today's prices, claiming the crypto was obtained with the proceeds from criminal activity. Collins, an ex-beekeeper who's won awards for his honey in the past, started stacking sats way back in 2011, when the price of Bitcoin was between $2 and $4.50 and eventually added growing and selling marijuana to the pot, in a bid to buy more Bitcoin. But the matter of an additional 6,000 Bitcoin has police revisiting aspects of Collins' case. In particular, Collins says the private keys to his second Bitcoin stash, worth about $180 million today, were written on a piece of paper crammed inside a fishing rod kept at one of his grow houses. However, the police have so far been unable to find the rod, with local news reporting last month that the Irish Criminal Assets Bureau still isn't sure on how to access Collins' Bitcoin without the private keys, but remains totally committed to seizing the funds. Police are reportedly waiting for technology to arrive that will allow them to unlock the funds, or for the private keys to show up. Whichever comes first, all we can say is, good luck with that, coppers. Thank you for listening. To stay up to date with the latest from the world of crypto, make sure you subscribe to the Protoss Daily on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other major podcast providers.